Sports.
Here we go.
So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForge reporting courtside. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Anthony Simons. Lee out there with Buzelis. Then it's G, and it's Giddey in at the point. And so it looks like the Pacers will take position here. Here's Black, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Clark, you and I have circled this one on our calendars. A major battle here in the East.
What a treat. We love what we get to do, especially on nights like this. A potential Eastern Conference Finals preview. Let's go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Zubac, a screen on Lee. Drains it from beyond the arc. Black's got 5 now.
Here we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They get it back.
So I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Pass to Zubac. Halliburton against Giddey. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Simons. The layup off target. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. They showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seems to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Oh, just lifting off and arcing that one in. Simons displaying complete control.
Here's Giddey. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Lee outside. That's tipped. For Indiana, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Black kicks to Zubac. They set the pick. Siakam for 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Chase. And the basket is good. G's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Stats for Blatter. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging about 32 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now, here's Siakam. His last outing, he had 18 points. Giddey against Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam misses. Chicago leading by 6. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks done everyone with a maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Now, here's Simon. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Hornets. Has to lead. Good on the triple. Lee's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Black. Right away, they answer with a three-pointer of their own. Black's got 8 points. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
For your Indiana Pacers, everyone. Let's get excited.
Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. You look at G, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And the numbers say it all. I mean, he's tremendously efficient at scoring the basketball around the rim. He's almost automatic.
Yeah, excellent footwork he has. I mean, terrific in his shot selection for such a young player. Dependable, coachable, steady. This kid's going to really go far.
Now here's Jones, and it's G finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Black after the Bulls pick up 2. Pass to Lee. Over Halliburton. And Lee with the basket on the assist by G. 8 points for lights out. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals and transition.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So it's Chicago now. The Pacers making the shot. Shoots a fader. It doesn't go for him.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Simon. Indiana moving the ball. His first shot coming late. Rosales grabs the board. Bounce pass, Simon. Lee outside. Drills the three-pointer. Lee's got 11 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Simon's on the wing. And the Bulls, another three.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Now coming onto the court Your Pacers have two. Come on, everyone. Get loud. Now, your Pacers have two. Come on, everyone. Get loud.
And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Pacers trail by 14. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Buzelis. Simons surveying the D. Jones kicks to G. Clock is at 3. That's a 2 from Lee. No good off the front height. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Siakam. Indiana again missing.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Pass to G. Releases. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 8 points for G.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Halliburton passes to Zubac, and the layup's good off the glass.
Really hard to slow the roll of Zubac close to the bucket. He's big and he's tall.
Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
Here's Halliburton. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Jones finds Simons. Back to Jones. They set the pick. Outside, Simons. From outside, off the mark. So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the Hornets in charge.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And that one drops for him. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get loud for your Pacers Treasure Dance Crew.
Siakam, he's checked in for Black. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's G. 10 points for him. Giddey with the bounce pass. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. To the paint. Siakam kicks to McConnell. 1:46 left to play here in the first. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good on the 3.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Giddey, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to McConnell. Now Nembhard. Back to McConnell. 4 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target. Giddey the pass to Chase.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
And G drops them both. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
I bet McConnell can run this play with his eyes closed. Pick and roll to a hot pass. He knows how to do that well.
Here's G. He's coming off a 25-point game against Charlotte.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Now, here's McConnell. Down by 15. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. And Siakam has it in the corner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really good use of the pump fake from Siakam, earning a trip to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam.
Well, the physical tools are obvious in Siakam. Agility, speed for his size, length, and he actually couples that with a well-rounded skill set. He really is one of those guys that can do a little bit of everything for you.
Siakam hits them both.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Here's G. The first quarter concluded with a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Bulls lead by 13. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So for Chicago right now, Colin Sexton is out there with Ivy. Then there's lights out. Then there's Guerschon Yabusele. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Yabusele. Back to Lee. Shoots over Black. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 13. Tapping a screen on Sexton. Bounce pass from McConnell. Nembhard against Ivy. Huff. No good on the triple. Bulls leading by 13. Pass to Smith. Now Lee. Nembhard covering. Lee kicks to Sexton. Off target from outside. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Nembhard the pass to McConnell. Now Black. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. 16 points for the chosen one.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Smith with a screen on Nembhard. Ivy finds Smith. The open look here for Sexton. And they come right back, but they're only 3-point.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, good. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Yabusele passes to Lee. That 3 off the mark.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And the shot is good. The Chicago Bulls will get down to 11 on the bucket from Toppin.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
Smith outside. Lee with the ball. Working on Black. Lee kicks to Sexton. Smith sets the pick for Sexton. Driving in. Pulls up. Nembhard grabs the ball. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for him. And the lead is down inside single digits. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screen. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having two guys who are ready to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a best to ever do.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Sexton against McConnell. Low block shot on the way. That one a little long. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Black. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound.
Nothing sorry about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Sexton on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Sexton the pass to Lee. Shoots over Black. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Sexton. Lee's got 13.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Pass to Black. There's the 3. Good D by Lee.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
It's tipped and stolen by McConnell. Down low. Here's Toppin. Count it. Good. 8 points for Obi Toppin.
We're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Sexton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ivey with the bucket.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Take a look at a rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. You look at Black, third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Well, you know, hey, as a rookie, it's always hard to earn the respect of coaches, but he's earned every minute he's gotten this season. Just a terrific offensive threat.
Now, here's McConnell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. The high post shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Rock's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Now, here's Sexton. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Ellis comes in for Yabusele. Simons, he's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Sexton. Indiana on D, trailing here by 8. They set the screen to the middle, stolen by Zubac. To the inside. Neesmith, and Neesmith with the slam.
Just flying around up there. Neesmith throwing it down nicely.
Well, with Zubac obviously far from getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you, Kevin.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Haliburton. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Indiana. 7-point differential. Giddey the pass to Chase. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
Pass to Haliburton. Now Black. No good from outside.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Now here's Giddey. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Poked away and stolen by Giddey. Inside. And that one's good by G. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Zubac, a screen on Giddey. Knocks down the free ball. Haliburton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the group ball. It's Lee. That time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Pacers shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. To the inside. Now Zubac. He had 13 points in the win against Washington.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Chicago leading by 7. Simon's on the wing. Neesmith covering. Here's Lee. That misses off the backboard.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Haliburton. He had 16 points in the win against Washington.
That shot by Haliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Now, here's Simon. Neesmith covering, and it's G finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Siakam. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Black, no good. Chicago leading by 7. Over in the corner, Lee. Pass to G. He sinks the 11-footer. G's got 8 points in the quarter.
This shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Back to Haliburton. Brings home the trifecta. Haliburton's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Pacers.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
There's Lee with the 3. Chase controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Chicago's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Black, no good. Down low, here's Chase, and G with the stuff.
Always has his head up, getting unselfish with it.
Haliburton on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Chicago. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here at Chicago, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Chicago Bulls.
They're completely in sync. It's like bees hive mind out there. Hear them, Kenny?
Yeah, great passing, but much better in your bumps.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Pacers trail by 12. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Ivica Zubac is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Black. And it's Nesmith in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Black misses the 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Zubac's with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Black. And Aaron Nesmith hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Chicago leading by 15. Pass to Giddey. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. No good from Lee. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Now here's Nesmith. Zubac finds Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Giddey the pass to Chase. Over Siakam. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Coming off a big game. His confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
show up top 5 in team rebounding. It's definitely a priority for their coach, which makes it a priority for the team.
And you have to like that assist ranking. They've been able to keep everyone involved in the offense because of how well they share the ball. Pacers trail by 17. Zubac's a screen on Giddey. It's Black in the corner. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Halliburton outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And when Tyrese Halliburton and the NBA break, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to
one shot.
At the line for one.
A really talented youngster. Mantas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there. He's hoping to add to it.
Black with it, covered by Lee. Good. That's 23 points for the chosen one.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bulls.
With the step back. Lee kicks to Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Then G with the jam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. So it's the Pacers now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Halliburton. There's 3 pointers off the mark. The Bulls leading by 22. Pass to Buzelis. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And here is Simon. Neesmith covering. Halliburton with the steal. And here is Neesmith. Here's Black. 6 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Sexton comes in for Anthony Simon. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Sexton. Pass to G. Pass basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Now, here's Nesmith. And the 3 off target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Floats one up. Jones, no luck. And Indiana shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Nesmith. To the middle. Takes it out to Siakam. Pocket 6. Halliburton right side. Chicago grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 10.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Lee outside. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Halliburton. And here is Nesmith. There's Siakam, defended by Jones. Fires the 3. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's another 3. And it really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now here's Jones. No scoring in this one. Here's Lee outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 10. Here's Black. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yes, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. To the paint, and stolen by Siakam. Going inside. Fires the 3. Sexton grabs the board. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Got that one up quick. That's now 32 points for Lights Out.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Halliburton outside. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten the 3 to fall since.
Here's Lee. Again, Chicago.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now, here's Zubac. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
He's very efficient in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Lee bounce pass. Outside, Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Jones. Count that bucket. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
A nice shot by Black.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
They set the pick. Jones the best to chase, and G with the stuff.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Black. He's got 31. Over Lee. Black, no good. Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Pass to Jones. Now Bruzelis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Kicks it out to Jones. Sexton for 3. Jones with the screen on Zubac. Sexton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Sexton's got 6 points.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Halliburton is screen on Lee. Black, no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-6 run. To the inside. Lee kicks to Sexton. And the Bulls another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Huff's checked in. Toppin comes in for Black. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's Siakam. To Huff. Shot clock at 6. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And Chicago shooting indicative of smooth offensive play up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Lee. He's got 36. To Siakam to end the run, and he got that one up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away, we'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Bulls, Nick Richards out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Ivey. And it's Lee in at the small forward. Now here's Lee. Drills it from outside. Lee's got 39.
Wow. What can you say?
Sexton against McConnell. Toppin, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. And here's McConnell. Now Nembhard. Black with it. Over Lee. Black, no good. Sexton against McConnell. And a wide open look for Lee. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's McConnell. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Toppin. That's good. And it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Toppin. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ivy dishes to Sexton. In the posts. Black defending. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Nembhard. Over Ivy. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Lee up top. Black defending. Here's Ivy. And dunk by Ivy.
And great use of the screen by Ivy. Picks off a defender and creates just enough space for that one.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
McConnell against Ivy. Pass to Sexton. Here's the screen. Fires for three. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Richard.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Nembhard. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets.
And no secret that this team could be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to McConnell. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That free throw from Lee is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. G's checked in for Nick Richards. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Simons, he's checked in for Ivy. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Colin Sexton. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Now, here is Halliburton.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful.
Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Pass to Nesmith. To end the drought. Halliburton, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones. And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them well.
Out to the right wing. Black kicks to Halliburton. looking to get back on track here. He lays it in.
When Halliburton wants the bucket, he gets the bucket.
Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Zubac. Now, here is Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Here's G. He's covered by Halliburton. And G with the stuff.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Black with it. He's against Lee. Outside for Halliburton. From past the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Siakam, a good look. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Lee. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. From deep three-point land. Black, no good. The Bulls shooting impressively throughout. 62%. Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg. It's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Free throw good, Lee. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the league. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Black, no good.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And the Bulls get it back. Here's Simons. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Black, no good.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
And here is Simons. That's a 2 from Lee, and it's good off the back rim and in. Lee's got 55.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Pass to Black. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 6th assist on the night. Chicago's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's G finishing it off.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow.
Tell you what, fellas, that's working the wavelengths together there. Those guys clearly on the same page.
And Chicago shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's Lee. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Back to Halliburton. To the wing right side.
Out of bounds.
It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Halliburton for 3.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for G.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place, and it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Back to Giddey. Lee kicks to Giddey. Down low. It's tipped. Looking for Lee. Gets it there. Back to Giddey. The tray. And they hit it back. Lee in the posts. Working on Black. Pass to G. And here is Lee. Shoots over Black. No good from Lee. Here's Black. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, G.